Ready to go in Norman. Gina Cross, Kristen Bell, Nick Marshall are three officials. Iowa in the white. So this is their starting five, brought to you by Capital One. Young goes for more than 22 a game. Allie Polk, by the way, number 1 in the Navy.
And here's the young lady we talked about, Caitlin Young.
Iowa native, has had a fine season as well, and Murray State on the board first.
And Caitlin Young just so smart positionally. Again, she's giving up a little size to Stolke as Olsen gets a free lane to the rim.
Young trying to go to work on the freshman. Young with the left hand got it back. Finds an open teammate. Murray State is ahead.
The second foul on Stolke just wasn't a smart one. It was out on the perimeter, just a reaching foul on the guard. You have to be smarter. The good thing for Iowa is the freshman who's now... Yeah, well, it's interesting because Murray State leads the country in scoring, but they don't play at a blistering pace. As Allie Polk, the sophomore, gets an elbow jumper to go. But they're efficient in their shooting. They really take a ton of threes, second in the country at making 10 threes.
Look at Olsen, by the way, going to work. She's got 4. Controlled by Hayden. And so this is the matchup. How does Murray State handle Olsen? Finds a cutter. That is a vicious rejection by Learn. Hayden was in the right spot from Sherwood, Oregon. Has been a matchup problem for the... Boy, what a rejection that time from Murray State. Polk from the wing. Offline. And that's a falter with the board. Sydney a falter, just a blow by that time, and the defensive miscue.
5 fouls called in total already, a lot of hand checks. Players have to slide their feet, keep their hands off. That could have been a foul too.
Yeah, fear back all the way to the rim. Another really strong year for the Hawkeyes. His first season in the AC after Caitlin Clark era. Hayden, the freshman, has got a couple of buckets.
Games in the Big Ten tournament. She really saw her minutes expand there.
Ford steps into the 3, can't knock it down, and Murray State has missed 2 from deep. Hayden running the floor, got it, and the foul. Pick it up right where she left off.
While some has changed, a lot remained the same culturally and what they're looking to do. And this is a team that at one point had lost 5 Big Ten games in a row. Just Ava Hayden, she already has 8 points, and there was some alarm when Hannah Stolke picked up her second foul less than 2 minutes into the game.
That's a difficult finish, by the way, by Polk. 17-point per game scorer for the Waterloo, Iowa native. After the miss, Murray State. You've got several of the really talented freshmen on the floor now. Guyton is one of them for the Hawkeyes. Got blocked from behind, and then a tie-up. Caitlin Young has only taken 2 shots. That's it. Olsen on the fall away. Rebound to Learn. Lead feed up ahead to Haven Ford. Ford accelerates and scores it.
Iowa defense. So Ford just pushes in transition. She's one of the quickest players for the Racers.
Don't leave Streblo open. The freshman from Wisconsin knocks it down. 8 to shoot. This is Young off the bounce. Kick it back out to Polk for 3. This is Learn. Another offensive board. And Ava Learn has got 4. And now Ford has her eyes up. Iowa gets back. Good transition defense. Ford baseline drive. Carves out some space. And so Haven Ford with another. Olsen on the attack. Drive and kick. Streblo checks the feet and knocks it down. Another.
And this was just a beautiful sequence. Hayden turns and kicks opposite. Lucy Olsen, fundamental, playing well from 2 feet. Have really come together well with integrating Olsen in at the point guard spot.
Hayden, another screen and roll. So she has dominated inside.
She has just been assertive. She's been fundamental. She's kept things simple. The screen and roll. She's just been so fundamental. Her and Olsen have worked really well together on the connection, screen and rolls, finding each other. She's got a size advantage inside.
Briley Pena fires and connects. That's a good 3-point shooter off the bench.
Yeah, this is a Murray State team second in the country. They make about 10 per game. Ooh,
Boy,
that's easy.
That is a deep post catch.
Hayden had the mismatch severely on that last bucket. That was like a little Tykes hoop.
Yeah. And Hayden now, a step through.
She's putting on a clinic. Her jersey is already up in the rafters. Her career hasn't even come to a close yet.
Yeah. Took Caitlin Clark a year, by the way, to get the jersey retired. That three is down. And another one from Riley Pena. Olsen, little give and go. Lucy Olsen now with 6.
Everything off of the bounce, reading the screen coverage, backdoor cuts, ran off of the same screen. Going down, she moves so well without the ball.
Got the 6 assists now as well. Learn with the answer on this end. That's 6 for the senior, Ava Learn. Has got it back to a 3-point game.
Yeah, Murray State has settled in really nicely defensively, offensively, but Olsen still having her way on that end.
Momentum back, they got the ball too.
And here's Lucy Olsen, who's just been so fundamental.
And Iowa back into the front court. Olsen off the screen. Lucy Olsen on the pull-up.
Getting Hayden to pick up that 3rd foul.
Olsen puts it in. There's another. To this game coming off the bench.
And before we look at that one, here's another bucket from Lucy on a couple of key Iowa Hawkeyes, including the point guard being on the bench here. Can they close into this lead?
Here's McCabe, 4-3.
You cannot leave open from 3. It's Taylor McCabe. That's really all she does out there.
Haven Ford blocked, and Iowa recovers. Cave, bounce it down. This is O'Grady. Looking, no cutter available. Stremlow from 15. Got it. 8 to play. Here's Guyton. Guyton with the crossover, the step back, puts it up, and puts it in. Iowa takes a 12-point lead to the break, its largest of the first half.
Really aggressive posting up, demanding for that ball on this end.
Stolke getting it right back. Stolke goes up with the right, count it, and the foul. Her first basket of the afternoon gives Iowa
really great spacing that allows Hannah Stolke to put the ball on the floor and attack that right side.
As expected, they have dominated in the paint. Boy, after the miss, Fehrbach, 4-3.
Second half, Hannah Stolke was anxious to get back out there. Great position. Lucy Olsen with a cross-court pass.
So Iowa in a groove right now. Give and go. Yes. Cynthia Falter.
Her 8th assist over to Kylie Fehrbach. And then a little give and go action. Cynthia Falter.
Still off the floor for Murray State, dealing with what looked like a left foot injury. She's trying to walk it off after the takeaway. This is Fehrbach. Oh, look who's wide open. Stolke.
I haven't been able to watch many games because we've been getting ready for these ones, but seems not too much excitement yet on the men's side.
Boy, that is just precision. That's how you break the pressure. Iowa firmly in control. Stolke, couple of dribbles, and so there it is. She's got the double-double. Stolke, very active. And they sink deeper into the hole again with Caitlin Young getting worked on by the training staff. Right around the team bench. Lead feed to a Falter.
Ava Learn just kind of stops and lets her go, and then defense to offense. Lucy Olsen, middle of the floor, eyes up.
Back in the locker room right now and on the crutches. Iowa is running. They have gotten it going here in transition. A Falter connects. That's offline. Jada Cook could not connect. Olsen on the move. There's Stolke. Yes. Iowa is pouring it on right now.
Good. Here this afternoon.
They are the strongest 6th seed in the field. If you want to look at just how the field was seeded. Oh, little hesitation that time. Stremlow into double figures. So doing it on the big stage. Hallie Polk puts it in at the rim. So this is Pena trying to break through. Polk wants the 3 offline. And Murray State just 1 out of 12 from the floor in this third. Hayden blocked. Trinity White gets back to smack it away.
And it's been a very atypical three-point shooting night. A falter adds on another 2 for Iowa. But Hallie Polk, I was watching her film from the NBC tournament. I mean, she hit 6 threes in the championship game. She's 0 of 6 today, so they just have not really been able to get that 3.
2-year starter. One of the very reliable, prominent players on Iowa's back-to-back trips to the NCAA championship game with another basket. And they are just pouring it on now in this third. Polk with the scoop. This Murray State program, make no mistake, it is in a very healthy position right now. McCabe with the latest 3. You know, Rochelle Turner and this staff, they have elevated this program back to the top of the MVC with 4 seconds left here in the third. Polk hits the turnaround. There's the offensive skill. And then a heave that takes us to the... A lot went on there in that third quarter. The Hawkeyes scored 30, outscored the MVC champs by 20.
All-time in Division I scoring. And you just hate to see the tears in her eyes right now.
Olsen misses that one at the rim. And boy, that's a nifty layup by Jada Cook. And they were the undisputed champs in their 3rd season in the Missouri Valley. They won the regular season title and then 3 in a row in Evansville. Felt like the Hawkeyes have been in control even from the jump. Olsen offline. Even when it was tight in the first and second quarters. Feuerbach rattles into 3. Back-to-back championship game appearances. And then the school record 34 wins last year. Gone is Caitlin Clark. We all know that. Gone is Kate Martin to the next level. McCabe, by the way, with another triple. That is her 2nd today. And so you're Jan Jensen, who takes the job after Lisa Bluter retired in May. She and the staff, they put together not just a great freshman class, but they had to go find. And Olsen was a significant get in the offseason.
Yeah, I mean, she's showing why she was brought in today. Not just a scorer, but as a creator as well. Lots of different players getting involved in the scoring. Every player who's stepped on the floor has scored today. That was Addie O'Grady's first bucket. So we can now check that off the list. Everyone scored.
Check them off, yep. Great ball movement that time. O'Grady could not finish. 3 in the air. That one rattles through. Still a whole lot of 22s, by the way, on the backs of the shirts, sweatshirts in the crowd. There's O'Grady. He's been very candid about that this year as it pertains to the expectation, the heightened expectation, and the raised bar. There's Pena, drills the triple. You're given the production lost. And again, given the raised expectation level on the shoulders of these players.
Yeah, we have to mention Gabby Marshall as a huge piece that moved on as well. But when we talked to Jan Jensen yesterday, a nice N1 from Polk.
Getting some run here.
There was another birthday. Wasn't it someone else's birthday yesterday?
Yeah, Iowa's got several player and team personnel birthdays this weekend. So there could be a lot of celebrating going on. 3 in the air. That one is pure. Braxton Baker with another. Perhaps one of the players of the future for this Murray State team.
Yeah, they have a lot of young talent, a lot of sophomores.
Another bucket.
I think so. I mean, if I'm watching this team today, the way they score inside and out, the way they pass the ball, the scorer that Olsen can be, bring it defensively and defend 5 players on the floor.
Jim Fee offline on the 3. Levin getting some time. Right back to Jim Fee.
Jan Jensen has gotten production from everybody on the floor. Callie Levine, if they stay positive and confident, it doesn't take away from the amazing season they had under Rochelle Turner, who's really done a great job in her 8th season.
It's 2nd ever NCAA tournament and a school record 25 wins. Rochelle Turner and the staff, as you pointed out, they have got the program in a very healthy position. 92-57 victory. Jan Jensen says, let's Let's just run it out here. Iowa is moving on once again in the NCAA tournament.